students. Now today we will see our next exercise 7D. See your page number 100. Now what is the question? See first question. Write the names of the shapes of the following objects. There are total 8 objects. So we have to write down their names. So you have given there some blank lines. On that lines you have to write down the answer. So we will see one by one. Okay, so what is the name of this first object? First, what is this? This is a cone ice cream. Everybody knows that. Everybody like this cone ice cream. Okay, so this shape, that is cone. Okay, so you write down here spelling of this cone. Okay, now see second example. This shape is of, you know very well, matchbox. Matchbox is of this shape. So what is the name of this shape? That is a cuboid. So you write down proper spelling of cuboid. Now see third example. Third example, which shape is this? Very simple. That is circular in shape. That is known as sphere shape. So you write down spelling of sphere. Okay. Now fourth example, which shape is this? This shape is cone shape. So you write down here cone. Okay. Now next example, fifth example. This shape is cylinder. Cylinder type shape is there. So you have to write down here cylinder. Now next example, sixth example is also cylinder shape. So you write down here cylinder. Next, seventh example. You know very well that we use one dice in snakes and ladders. That looks like this. Okay, 1, 2, 4, backside 3, backside of this 4, 2. So total 6 sides are there. So this is known as a dice. But we have to write down shape of the following objects. So which shape is this? This shape is cube. So we have to write down here cube. And very simple. This is also one type of sphere. So circular shape is there. So we have to write here sphere. So you write down here sphere. So in your textbook, you write down all these answers. Now see B question. Give 2 examples for each. So first example is cube. Cube, just I told you that cube shape, that is of dice. Okay, that we play in snakes and ladders game. So we have to write here first example dice. And sugar. Sugar, that one piece of that sugar, if we see that properly, that one piece of sugar, that is of cube shape. So you can write here sugar piece. One piece of sugar. Okay. Now second is cuboid. Cuboid, just I told you that matchbox, our matchbox, that is of cuboid shape. Everybody knows that matchbox. So cuboid, that matchbox is there. And you know our book, textbook is also of this cuboid shape. So we can write here book. Then cylinder. Cylinder shape. You know that pipe, that plastic pipe we use for filling of water. So that is also, we can say, pipe. And cylinder. And in our kitchen, one gas cylinder is there. So that is a cylindrical shape. So we can write here gas cylinder. Okay. Now cone shape. Cone shape means our ice cream cone. Ice cream cone. Everybody like to eat that ice cream cone. And you know that birthday caps are there. The small children, they used to wear that birthday cap, that is also cone shape. So we can write here birthday cap. Okay. Now what is the fifth example? Sphere. Sphere, very simple, circular shape. So we can write here simple ball and our earth. So you write down sphere shaped ball and earth. So in your textbook you write down all the examples. Now see your page number 101. See question. For each of the following solid shapes, write the type of faces that is flat or curved or both it has. So in front of these all examples, we have to write down which shape is this, flat or curved or both flat or curved. So we will see one by one. First example is orange. Orange, that is very simple curved shape. That is not flat shape, that is curved shape. Then second is dice. Dice is a flat shape. Dice, you know that we use for snakes and ladders game. सांप सीढ़ी का गेम रहता है ना, उसमें हम लोग वो डाइस यूज करते हैं. That is a flat shape. Okay. Now see third example, football. Football is very simple. That is curved shape. So write down here curved. Then fourth example is joker's cap. So joker's cap is flat and curved. That is flat from both the side and curved from that below side. So we have to write down both flat and curved. So you write down on that line. Then fifth one is almirah. Almirah means our cupboard. Cupboard, that is a flat shape, not curved shape. So we have to write here flat. Then tire, any tire. Yeah, for example, example of cycle. Any shape, any vehicle having that tire, that is curved. So we have to write here curved. Okay, next example is gas cylinder. In our kitchen, everybody having that gas cylinder. So that is, we have to write here curved. Okay, now book. Last example is book. Book is totally flat. So we have to write here flat shape. Okay, so in your textbook you write down all the answers correctly. Now see D question, write true or false. Some statements have given here, so we have to write down whether it is true or false. So now see first example, a cube has 8 corners, 12 edges and 6 faces. So we have already seen all these things. You can see on your page number 99. All these things have given here. Okay, so we have to write down whether it is true or false. So a cube has 8 corners, 12 edges and 6 faces. This statement is true statement. So we have to write here answer true. So you write down here answer true. Then second example, a cuboid has 8 corners, 6 edges and 12 faces. So cube and cuboid, they are having all these things same to same. So this statement is totally false statement. So we have to write down here answer false. Now see third example. A cone has 1 corner, 1 flat face, 1 curved edge and 1 curved face. So all this, what is given here, all these things, that is correct. So we have to write down here answer. Third answer is true. Okay. Now see fourth example. A cylinder has no corners, 2 flat faces, a curved face and 2 curved edges. Okay. So that is very clear. A cylinder has no corner. Cylinder that is not having any kind of corner. 2 flat faces, one curved face and two curved edges. So this statement is true statement. So you write down here true. Then what is the last statement? A sphere has two curved faces. So this statement is false statement. Sphere having one curve, not two curves. Okay, so you write down here answer false. So in this way you complete your question. Now see E question. Draw some straight lines by joining the dots. So in this box some dots are given. So we have to just join these dots by giving them the straight line. Okay. So for example we can draw like this also. Okay. So these two dots we can join like this. We can join these three dots also. You can join this dot also. Okay. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 dots are in line. So we can join these lines like this. 3 dots are here. We can join like this. Here also 3 dots are there. We can join like this. Now remaining dots we can join like this also, like this. Then some dots we can join like this, or we can join like this also, these two dots. Okay. In any form we can complete by joining these dots using straight line, slanting line, anything. Okay, so you complete by your own imagination. Now see F question. Tick right shapes which are made up of straight lines only. So we have to just tick mark on that shapes which are totally made up of only straight lines. So we will see one by one. First example, you see all the lines are straight lines. So we have to tick mark on this given line. Then second example, all the lines are straight lines. So we have to tick here like this. Now third example. In this third example, only these two lines are straight line. But this is a curve. So we cannot tick on this. This is, what is this? This is a birthday cap. So we have to put here a cross. That is not made up of straight line. Now see fourth example. Fourth example is totally made up of all straight lines. That may be small, that may be big, no problem. But that is totally made up of straight line. So we have to put here right, correct mark. Now see fifth example. This is a star. But by using only straight lines, we can prepare a star. So we have to tick mark as right. Now see sixth example. In sixth example, only these three lines, 1, 2, 3 lines are straight line. But this is a curve. So we have to put here a cross. We cannot tick mark here because this is a curve shape. So in this way, you have to complete this F exercise. Now see your page number 102. On this page, one new concept is there, tiling or tessellation. So जब हम कंस्ट्रक्शन करते हैं किसी भी घर का, तो हम जब वो पहली दीवार बनाते हैं तो उसमें हम ब्रिक्स यूज करते हैं, है ना। ब्रिक्स से हम लोग बड़ी बड़ी दीवारें बनाते हैं। तो ब्रिक्स हम इस प्रकार से वो दीवार बनाने के लिए वो जो बिल्डर रहते हैं वो ऐसे टाइप की, ऐसे पैटर्न की जो ब्रिक्स है वो एक के ऊपर एक रख कर उसके अंदर वो सीमेंट भरते हैं। कभी देखा होगा आपने, है ना। सो सच टाइप ऑफ पैटर्न वी कैन सी इन ऑल आवर walls. Okay, that is called as tiling. So there is no overlapping, means one brick after that second brick after that third brick, means step by step they are putting very close to each other all this brick. इसमें किसी भी टाइप का गैप नहीं दिखेगा हमको, ये एक के बाद एक एकदम एक दूसरे को टच करके रहते हैं। है ना, that is called as tiling or tessellation. Tessellation means what? There is no gap in between these two bricks or two tiles. हमारी जो टाइल्स होती है, हमारी जो फ्लोर होती है, उसमें भी हम लोग कैसे एक टाइल्स समझो, ये हमारी टाइल्स है, हमारे घर की एक टाइल्स है। उसके बाद हम लोग लगेज उसके साइड में ये दूसरी टाइल्स लगाते हैं। सो ये दोनों टाइल्स जो है वो एक दूसरे के बहुत ही करीब रहते हैं, है ना। इसे क्या बोलते हैं? वेरी नॉट हैविंग एनी सिंगल टाइप ऑफ गैप। गैप है क्या इन दोनों टाइल्स में? नहीं, गैप कुछ भी नहीं है। एक टाइल्स लगाई, उसके बाद लगेज दूसरी टाइल्स लगा दिया, गैप कुछ भी नहीं है। और जो भी गैप नहीं है दैट इज कॉल्ड एज टाइलिंग और टेसलेशन। यहाँ पे और समझो, हमारी जो ये टाइल्स है ये हमारी फर्स्ट, और अगर हमने इसके ऊपर और एक टाइल्स लगाई तो ये इसको क्या कहेंगे हम लोग? इसको बोलेंगे ओवरलैप। क्या बोलेंगे? ओवरलैप, क्योंकि ये एक टाइल्स के ऊपर दूसरी टाइल्स आ गई है। तो ये इसके ऊपर हमको चलते आएगा, हमारे घर में चलते आएगा। इज इट पॉसिबल? नो, इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल। अगर हमारे घर की टाइल्स ऐसी है तो ही हमको इसके ऊपर चलना पॉसिबल होगा। ऐसी अगर रहेगी, ओवरलैप अगर रहेगी, तो हम ये टाइल्स के ऊपर चल नहीं सकते। वैसे ही दीवार समझो, कोई भी अगर दीवार पे कोई पैटर्न कर रहा है, समझो फॉर एग्जांपल तुम्हारे बुक में बहुत सुंदर सुंदर यहाँ पे ये ऐसे टाइल्स के पैटर्न दिखाए हुए हैं, तो ये ऐसे पैटर्न है। देखो, एक पॉइंट का भी गैप दिख रहा है क्या हमको? नहीं। आजकल तो बहुत सुंदर सुंदर टाइल्स मिलते हैं जो लोग बाहर की भी दीवारों को लगाते हैं, तो उसमें कुछ भी किसी भी एक पॉइंट का भी गैप नहीं रहता है। दैट इज कॉल्ड एज टाइलिंग और टेसलेशन। देखो यहाँ पर भी कितना सुंदर पैटर्न, ये भी एक प्रकार की टाइल्स है। ये भी कितने नजदीक नजदीक, एक हो गई दूसरी, दूसरी हो गई तीसरी, एक दूसरों को ऐसे नजदीक लगाकर वो एक पैटर्न तैयार करते हैं। दैट इज कॉल्ड एज टेसलेशन। और ये अगर एक के ऊपर अगर एक आती है तो उसे क्या बोलेंगे? उसे बोलेंगे ओवरलैप। तो हमको ओवरलैप नहीं करना है, हमको ये नज़दीक एक के बाद एक एकदम तुरंत उसके नज़दीक हमको ब्रिक बोलो या फिर टाइल्स बोलो, एक के बाद एक ही हमको लगानी है। देखो अभी क्या क्वेश्चन पूछा है यहाँ पर। हियर आर सम शेप्स, कैन ईच ऑफ दिस शेप्स बी यूज्ड टू मेक अ टाइलिंग पैटर्न। अभी कुछ शेप्स दिए हुए हैं यहाँ पर। फॉर एग्जाम्पल व्हाट इज दिस? फर्स्ट शेप इज रेक्टेंगल। रेक्टेंगल समझो, हमको यहाँ पे समझो एक ऐसे रेक्टेंगल टाइल्स है, उसके बाद हम लोग तुरंत दूसरा एक रेक्टेंगल की टाइल्स यहाँ पर सेम टू सेम लगा सकते हैं। तो ये पैटर्न होगा क्या? यस। तो इसके ऊपर आपको यहाँ पे टिक मार्क करना है। मीन्स इस रेक्टेंगल को यूज करके हम लोग टेसलेशन और टाइलिंग हम उसको पैटर्न बना सकते हैं, बोल सकते हैं। दूसरा क्या है? स्क्वायर। स्क्वायर तो वेरी सिंपल, एक स्क्वायर हो गया, उसके बाजू में और एक स्क्वायर की टाइल्स लगा दिया, तो दोनों भी अगर एक दूसरे के एकदम नज़दीक है, वो भी एक पैटर्न तैयार हो जाएगा, उसके ऊपर भी आप टिक मार्क कर दो। फिर उसके बाद है नेक्स्ट इज ये थोड़ा फ्लैट शेप का शेप है, इसके बाद इसको भी हम, इससे भी हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं? पैटर्न बना सकते हैं, तो इसके ऊपर भी आप टिक मार्क करो। ओके, देन दिस इज अ प्लस शेप टाइल्स। सो इसका भी यूज करके हमको अलग अलग टाइप का पैटर्न तैयार हम लोग कर सकते हैं, जिसमें किसी भी चीज की 0.1% भी गैप नहीं रहेगा। सो इसके ऊपर भी आपको टिक मार्क करना है। ओके, देन नेक्स्ट इज हेक्सागोन शेप। 1 2 3 4 5 6. How many corners are here? 1 2 3 4 5 6. That is why it is called as hexagon. So by using this hexagon also we can prepare a shape, we can prepare a pattern. Then what is next? Next is triangle. So by using triangle we can prepare a pattern. So we have to give here tick mark. Then this is a sphere but in different style. That by using this shape also we can prepare a pattern. So you can give here tick mark. Now this shape is somewhat different shape. So we can use it and we can prepare a pattern. So on this shape also we have to give this tick mark, correct mark. So using all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 patterns you have to give tick mark with your pencil. Now see exercise 7C. In which figures do the shaded shapes tiles? Say yes or no. So in first example, all these tiles, these are shaded. So we have to write here yes. One line is given there. On that line you write down yes answer. Now see second. In second example also these tiles are shaded. Shaded means what? Color. All these tiles are colored. So that's why we have to write here answer yes. This also shaded tiles. Then see third example. This is also shaded. This is also in your textbook. You can see very clearly all these tiles are shaded. So we have to write here yes answer. Then in fourth example also all the tiles are shaded, colored. So that's why we have to write here answer yes. Then see fifth example. These are somewhat spherical shapes, but they are also shaded. They are having also color. So that's why you have to write here answer yes. And in the sixth example, these all tiles are also shaded. So that's why all these answers we have to write yes, because in all these examples all these tiles are shaded. So you just write down yes in all these 6 examples.